Baby, just vibe with me, yeah. Baby, just vibe with me, baby, just vibe with me.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast where you get to tune in on our wine talks exclusively on YouTube. Woo! My name's Luciano.
Jay Miller.
And today we got Brandon, we got Quan, and a new guest.
Alyssa. Thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Thank you.
Spontaneous arrival, but
Yeah, very
we're
last
here.
minute.
We made it.
Yeah,
I don't
it
got
was
the
that.
wine, but
I know.
we do a little.
got the wine.
But you got the wine, and I can do a little taste.
Yeah, a little
of
wine
course.
tasting. I love
Give
that.
a little rating.
Fire.
Gotta bring in the spontaneousness of all the guests actually is because of this guy's concert or little performance today,
Sir,
which was incredible.
Yeah, that was
Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah. It was a community event in Hamden. It was at Volano Park, and it was crazy. Like, just to perform up there, it felt like I got more comfortable as time went on and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was lucky to have you guys there supporting everything, taking videos. This guy, Alan, behind the camera.
No, cut that out. Actually. I don't like Alan behind the camera. Alan is his own thing, but
He did follow him around. the
Yeah,
entire
Nah,
time.
I did.
You get
That
to
was
it
a huge
for that.
commitment, I
Thank
will
you.
say.
yeah, call me Alan one more time. There'll be no recording. I swear to
Except
God.
the cameraman's gonna quit.
Yeah, he's gonna quit.
Alan, you're doing great, bro. You're doing awesome.
Yeah, you're doing
Thank
good.
you.
You're doing good.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
But yeah, so that was really fun to see, him, because I've actually saw him do it in a bar down in North Haven.
No, it was
Or in Hamden as well. It was close to North Haven.
Yeah.
Very close. But it was really nice to see just how comfortable you got with the crowd and everything.
Yeah.
And it was a bigger crowd too, which was kind of cool.
I feel like that actually made me feel a lot better.
More comfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah. I could see that, huh?
a little bit,
Smaller crowds is more like pressure.
because it's less people to gather. But I
Yeah.
feel like if you just have one person that would go to the center, then a little more people would start to follow.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was the comforting part about it.
It was sick.
Yeah.
No, and in the video that we're going to be putting up right now, you can just see how he's hitting those high notes. And just the crowd is actually going ooh, yeah. I'm like, what? I look back, I'm like, oh, wow, really?
Like the kids dancing.
Yeah.
And I know you probably heard this once or twice from other guys, but I promise you gon' love it when you hear these words of mine. 'Cause you turn me on, very on, got me jumping off the walls. This is not supposed to happen, but the way you say my name is music to my ears. The way you hop up on it.
Kids
Old ladies
dancing.
got their phones.
Yeah, there's an
I
old
I
lady
remember the
there.
old lady in
Yeah.
the front. Yeah,
I
was
saw
like,
this random girl beside me or whatever, and I was like, I started singing the lyrics and stuff, and I was like, and what you know about James Tremendous? What? I was like, stop playing.
it's
That's
OYETI
dope.
now.
It's so sick.
Yeah.
It's OYETI now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
my bad.
But
my
Jay
bad.
Tremendous is in the song, of course,
Yes,
so he
yes.
had to say it, and it was actually really smooth.
Yeah, that's dope.
Jay Tremendous does sound smooth.
Yeah,
It
is
does.
smooth.
Yeah.
But
It
Yeti
blew
is
up
more
with
of
us.
it's more you.
Yes,
yeah, I
exactly,
think
and that's
a-
what I love.
It's a good
more
name
personal.
for the brand.
It's a
too.
great name,
Yeah.
yeah. But Jay Tremendous definitely smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I
I
think
like
the way
that
you brought it up,
Tremendous.
Paul, is really well. But let's just get moving with
Yeah,
the
let's
wine
get to
reviews
it.
today.
Yes,
just
sir.
exactly get to it. Make sure
Yeah,
to get
guys,
that link
check
down.
check the link.
Yeah,
link down
I got
below.
the merch. I got the merch.
You
She
already
actually
know.
does. Wow. Wow.
Get to it.
Gotta love that. Let's start with some wine here. Quan, do you want to start out?
Me?
Or do you want some?
Yeah, you.
Or do you want to start out from the edge or
Yeah.
me, Miller? I actually never been first, I don't think.
Really.
Should I start?
Are we good?
You're good. Yeah.
Oh,
you get the spin.
You see, I hate when I think out loud sometimes.
Said I kind of did myself dirty.
Doesn't even. Yeah. Yeah, I'll hold it.
Ready?
Try and get inside a little bit. What am I going off of? Because you just cracked the bottle already.
25?
I'm like, do you want me to go on one?
turn it.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey. 2, 1, go!
And we're off. We already opened it up, so it's unfortunate we're at 25. That's a big, actually, glass. This is called Kitek from Melbac, Argentina, Mendoza. It's a little dry finish. Not the greatest, but it's kind of good. This percentage is 14. The rating is going to be a 7.8.
Get to it. Get to
You
it.
got it.
Yeah.
He got it.
You
He
got it.
got
I
the
watched
buzzer
it.
beater.
Locked in. That was good.
Oh,
I
my
thought for a
God.
second
Yeah.
You might not, but
Might have botched it.
you got it.
No, I
close.
was playing.
It's close.
No, I think
If
he
I-
got everything. I think he checked
I
everything.
don't want to
Yeah, I
see
think that
us
was good.
winning.
I think he did.
See,
God, dude.
can I use this opener for?
Yeah, you could.
Because this one gets to it.
It does.
I'm gonna be honest. This gets to it.
I don't really
Who's
like that one.
next?
But
Do
you wanna go?
You want me to go? All right, bet.
Yeah.
Go
That's
down.
a weird conversation.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
3, 2, 1, go.
Be careful. Yeah, I was about to say.
All right, so we have Agua de Piedra from
Piedra.
Argentina.
Piedra.
Actually, there's an R there,
Means a rock. Piedra.
Water rock.
and it
Water
is
rock.
from Argentina. Let's see.
Ooh.
Where? Where from?
Argentina. And it is a 13% alcohol.
Doesn't it have a city, though? Argentina what?
Mendoza.
There we go.
It's a Melbac. It tastes pretty bitter. It's got fruity taste to it as well. But it has the sweet aftertaste though. So, but it's a little rough on the throat.
And, yeah.
Wow. You had a really good
You
start.
had time, also.
You
I know I
had
forgot
time.
something though.
I think you felt like you forgot something.
Did you say the percentage?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, did you
Forgot
get
the rating.
Yeah, the rating.
No, besides the rating, I was looking for something else besides the rating.
Description. You already did location. You did
Awesome.
the name. You did
Yeah, I
everything.
Just
think
dropped
it
the
was
ball
just-
on that one.
I think
The
I confused
scenario.
you with the location.
What city? What city?
What city? What city?
He was just Mendoza.
I'll still give it a 7.4.
All right, bet that's pretty good. Yeah, so it's on your account then, Jared. Oh wait.
Oh,
Oh,
look! You can't look! You can't look! You can't look!
Oh,
You
you getting
can't
ahead
look,
of
you
yourself.
can't look! You can't look! You can't look!
Oh, he
I
was
ain't
tripping.
Fuck.
What is it? 30?
That's a minute.
50. Oh, it's a minute.
50?
Minute.
You got a 50.
That's what I'm
You
talking
screwed
about.
it in.
It's unfortunate.
All right, you ready, bro? You ready, bro?
Bro,
Bro.
looking, bro. I know what you're doing.
Yeah, I think we used to, but now I guess it's a minute.
You ready?
I'm ready, bro. Are you
Oh,
ready?
you in?
Goofy
How
ass.
you gonna start, bro? Oh. I know
Ready?
You, bro. You
3,
2.
2, 1.
be cheating, bro.
Got the
Don't
nice
break-
hand remover.
Don't break the bottle though.
Oh, he's under pressure.
Oh,
He's panicking.
oh no.
Oh, that was.
God.
smooth.
Wow, that was
Wow.
in the one go too. It's very smooth.
Oh, look at that color.
So this is called Woodbridge. This is where we live. It's the part I hate most.
He's a school teacher, but can't read.
Bro, how you be finding this shit, bro?
Oh no, bro.
Bro, this shit. This shit is good. I mean, it has a bitter taste to it. Smells perfect. What the?
You need a timeout.
Where's it
I
from?
can't see it, bro.
Where's it
It's
from?
from Woodbridge.
The front.
Woodbridge. I just said Woodbridge.
It's called Woodbridge, but it's
Bro, I can't find a percentage, bro. It's 13%.
Yeah. Nice.
No, that was definitely made up.
Right, it's right in the front.
Give some-
13.5.
It was a good try. It was a good try.
Ooh.
That is crazy.
Why? Bro, I don't like this, bro.
What goes around goes around goes
Bro,
around.
they willfully did that shit, bro.
Back around.
You see, this I don't like this, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Hey, bro. Hate
Usually
the,
it
don't
is
hate the
on the
player,
back
hate
too.
the game.
I will
I mean-
say you did get
I mean-
done kind of dirty.
It's
Bro,
okay, man. You know.
d-
You said it is what it is.
Don't hate the player, hate the game, bro. What's your rating? What's your rating?
What do you rate it?
You didn't even rate it, bro.
I didn't.
No.
You
already
said it smells
forgot.
perfect, tastes good.
Last thing you said was 13%.
Oh, it's. I rate it like a 7.
It's not that
Yeah,
good.
alright,
I
cool.
don't really like it like that.
Cool. Yeah,
It's,
it's,
it's
alright.
cool C
Yeah,
minus.
but why is it Woodbridge though?
Yeah, Woodbridge.
Woodbridge tastes perfect.
I guess it ain't.
Quan got that cork out really easy with that one. I started questioning how. I was like, should I use this?
Don't
one?
change it up. The change up never
Change it.
worked.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it type of deal. I don't know.
You saw how efficient he did it.
Oh no.
You saw how efficient he did it though.
Damn.
Nah,
I don't know.
myself. I don't blame myself because this one gets.
Just
to it. This
do
one
what
gets to it.
your
Yeah,
initial
yeah,
thought
yeah.
was that you
Alright.
thought
Could you hook me up?
would be
Yeah.
fastest.
And actually, this is from California, not Woodbridge.
California.
Bro, the wine is called Woodbridge.
But I said, "Where's it
Where's
from?"
it
And you
from?
said Woodbridge.
No, I didn't say that. Luke said that.
I said, "Where's it from?" You said Woodbridge.
Luke said that.
Someone said I asked where it was from.
Rewind,
You guys said
rewind.
Woodbridge.
Rewind.
I never heard California.
I said Woodbridge and then he said Woodbridge after.
I did
'Cause-
not say that.
Oh, did you already-
My bad.
Yeah.
Did you already plug it in?
I just put the tip in. You know what I mean?
We love that. We love that.
Oh, right.
We love that.
Pause.
We love it.
We not we you.
we love putting the tip in. All right, just go.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, that's
3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh.
But yes, we love putting the tip in.
Yeah, that's your business.
Tremendously, we love. Ooh, look at that.
Oh.
Mm.
Damn, yeah, you should have just chose the other one.
yeah, you should have used that one, bro.
Or you should
All
have
right,
just
so
chose
we
this.
have today is a Bellinger. It is a. Oh God! It is 13.8 alcohol percentage. Bear Ranger. It's actually a Cabernet from California. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That sounds Californian.
Wow, this is wild. Okay, so this is actually a little bit more on the bitter side. It's kind of dry, very bitter. It's got a really strong taste, like a punch. It's like
Lost in the sauce.
See everything?
I was gonna say.
Nah.
Almost.
It's like.
I was gonna say it's like a whatchamacallit. I don't know. I just can't explain the wine.
All right.
I
All right.
like
We're
that
doing
too.
a
Bada bing,
never
bada bing.
before done blind taste test
No, you good.
with the guests.
Couches,
All right.
you know, we got a lot of people.
Wait.
You could just block your eyes with like a pillow or something.
Yeah. All right. You want to pour
Oh,
it
what
since you're
up?
closer?
No, bro, I
And
ain't
we
gonna
have
touch you,
special
saw you
guest
got it in your
Lucky.
Not
Oh, yeah.
anything.
Oh yeah, true.
Lucky is trying to get in on a little
Smart.
bit of the action.
I didn't see anything.
Vibing.
Nice. That's a good pour. All right. Wait. 1 second.
hand. No,
Okay.
you could look.
Okay.
There you go.
Ooh, I threw the knife.
No, you good.
Oh,
Alright.
podcast is ruined.
Okay. Taste test number 1.
Do a little twirly twirl, you know. Okay. Pretty smooth. Honestly, I really like that. I'm gonna give it 7.9.
Oh, that's pretty high.
Bad.
Wow. All right. Next one.
Not really sure how to describe it.
Do you remember the last one we just gave?
Yeah.
Because I don't.
All right. You're ready to go.
Good.
Second taste test.
A little bit of a stronger smell to it, possibly. That's a good one as well. Pretty smooth. A little more dry, maybe, than the last one.
Mm.
Leaves a little aftertaste going. I'm gonna give it 7.1.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. All right. Next one.
Pillow. This one, honestly, guys, I like all these wines so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the aftertaste is getting to me a little bit more after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This one, 7.2.
7.2. Okay. On to the last one.
You know.
All right. We're good.
We're good. Thank you.
This is all
That's
professional.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Gotta grip it good. The smell. That one, I don't really like. Don't make me
Jared
laugh.
really like that.
Bro, Quan looked at me. Quan looked at me crazy. He goes,
What's your rating?
That one. I think also 7.2.
7.2. Okay.
I think I'm in the sevens today.
You
Yeah.
said that first one was
Because-
your best.
The first one was the best.
I
right?
He
think-
said 7.9, I think, right?
Yeah, I think that first one I did really like. The
What
second
one-
one wasn't bad either.
This
was- Yeah.
She said 7.9, 7.1, 7.2,
And then this
7.2.
was the second one, right? And then that was
Like that being said, I won.
Yeah.
So since
Wow.
I won, everybody gotta take a shot.
Yeah, you're wild.
What game
We're
was this
making it
again?
up as we go.
Yeah.
What game was this again?
All right. Well, I guess it's a new game, isn't it?
That's
Which is like, we
Had
can't
to
fuck
lose
up
that.
tonight.
Yo, you said
gotta
this
take
is
that.
new game, isn't it?
It sound like you was British or something.
Yeah.
You do another Henny.
Are we serious?
back to back Henny shots.
Can't go wrong with
Yeah. Wait.
Okay.
What?
Henny.
Fuck it.
I mean,
You
Quan
taking
won.
Why? I got so I'm staying over
Like
tonight.
maybe I'll do like
I guess.
a little tiny bit.
Lucia's like, I hope so.
Well, she doesn't go because obviously she's the guest.
Okay.
You know.
These motherfuckers got me locked in, bro.
But if she really wants to be a part, I
Of the
guess,
shot.
of the shot, she could.
Of the tradition.
But she doesn't have to.
Okay, I would like to do half of a shot.
Very
Respect.
good. That's what I like.
Cheers.
Salud.
Cheers to family, friends.
Yep.
Favorite day of the week.
In the Jewish religion, we say l'chaim. It means to life. Yeah, that dragon breath, man.
I know. That second one went down a lot
Yeah,
nicer, I will say.
amazing.
Yeah.
Whoa,
On the way down was a little hit.
Yeah.
I felt it in my nostrils.
Yeah, you can say
bit.
that.
Nostrils.
You can say that.
Nail.
I felt it.
Yeah.
I felt it everywhere, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Where you feel?
Just like
Hold on, pause.
here,
Engulfed you. Yep.
Like hit this side.
like hit this side, just here. Felt like I have like an ear infection or something.
Yeah.
It's like it's all fucked up.
That's it.
Yeah, it didn't feel like I fucking sucked 2 fat cocks last night.
I was gonna say, does that not get cut out? Like,
You'd be surprised.
Hey, what do you
surprised?
What do you want me to say, Quan? Like,
You want-
what?
expect the unexpected here.
You pressured me to
Like,
say
you can
so.
cut
Did you
that.
want a third?
I forgot the cameras.
Whoa.
Oh.
Hold on.
Cut that.
Nah, cut you cut that. Can't have the pillow talk on the podcast.
Oh my
going
god,
on
what is
here?
going on, guys?
You started
GG podcast is going off the rails. This is what happens when we double down on the Henny. Like, I knew we were up to no good. All of a sudden,
Two freaky
second,
guys.
second shot in, and like the dudes are just Jared's like, yeah, hey there,
Two
Lucci.
guys. So wait, what has
Alright.
everybody been up to?
Yeah, facts.
Actually,
Yeah, let's get into
yeah.
it a little bit.
Since you bring that up, we have our guest here that we don't know, that you
Yeah.
guys don't know. So, let's get to know her. Am I right? Or am I right?
On God.
What you do?
On
Tell
God.
us what you do.
Yeah.
Well, do you wanna,
Question
like,
her. Question her, Jared.
Spitball questions. What's your favorite color?
What do you do on a daily basis? Like, what do you like to do throughout the week?
So I am a soccer player. I love soccer. I'm a goalkeeper. I play in college at the moment, studying my master's at Sacred Heart, exercise and sports science. It's actually really cool, really interesting. The way it worked out, me being able to play and study, really, really awesome. I graduated early. I'm still able to play, starting my 5th year. It's really exciting. It's awesome. Actually doing a thesis with my team at the moment. So
Really?
some big things coming. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, I play soccer. That's what I love to do. I don't know any other.
Can you explain the thesis at all, or is it?
Yeah, I can get in depth, but
Really?
I'm gonna give
Just a brief.
just a brief. The title of my thesis is Seasonal Changes of Asymmetry in Female Division I Women's Soccer Players. Basically, what this means is I'm looking at the difference between your left and right leg and the fatigue and the strength differences that are occurring across the entire season and from right before a game to right after a game.
Okay.
So like I'm
That's
getting a
kinda
lot
tough.
of really cool metrics and I'm using my teammates as my participants. So it's
That's
like really
so
cool.
nice.
So
That's
all they have to
hard.
do, we have these really cool there's a lot of really cool technology in the exercise science world. These things called force plates. Basically step on it, jump on it, do a squat on it. It tells you the force, the power, like literally 50 different things that you want to look, it gives you. So I get to use these. They do a counter movement jump right before a game, right after a game, and then I'm able to pull out everything and analyze it, give it to them, learn about what's going on, give it to coaches, strength coaches, athletic trainers, and hopefully the study goes well. I can
Yeah, I'll put it
publish
back up on
in the literature
Wow.
because there's not too much in women's soccer in this area. So if I'm able to find things like, yeah,
That's
it's really
fire.
exciting.
That's
Wow.
actually really
Yeah.
fire.
That's awesome. What made you get into studying that?
So honestly, I went into college already accepted into the physical therapy program at Sacred Heart. That was what I wanted to do. I had dealt with injuries, gone to PT. I knew I wanted to work with like athletes in the sport world, but I wasn't really sure. Started taking a whole bunch of classes. You still have all the prereqs that like are the same as all the undergrads that are in the same program. And I met someone who was in the master's program already, and I didn't even know it existed. I was like, this is like exactly what I want to do. Like I want to be working with teams, collecting data behind the scenes. I look at like athletics and performance from a whole standpoint. It's your mental, your physical, spiritual, emotional. Like it's in the weight room, it's out of the weight room. It's your whole
That's
body.
such a
Like
good
there's
way
so,
to
and
think
like
about
that's
it.
how I look at athletics. It takes so much to perform at your best, and now we're able to use also the science to support, and it's like really becoming an available thing to use. And so I think teams nowadays are starting to incorporate. I don't know.
That's awesome.
pretty cool.
That's actually really
hard.
dope.
But soccer might be in my future days. I'm not sure.
Yeah. That's
Yes.
awesome.
That's
Gotta
awesome.
wait
So
day
we-
at a time.
Would you want to do that like with a professional soccer team, like when you're older?
Yeah,
Or
so
in the
I
future?
honestly, I don't really know where I want to end up, but what I envision is working with a team, whether that's being a sports scientist. I plan on getting certified a strength conditioning specialist as well. Whether I get my PhD in sports psych down the road, like there's a lot of things that I possibly would like to do, but I definitely think working with a team would be really awesome. I even thought about coaching.
Yeah.
That'd be tough. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know.
That's awesome.
Got a lot of
Yeah,
options.
there's
though.
there's so many
That's
options
Yeah.
out there in the world, especially
Yeah.
for like football.
Definitely.
Oh, what do you think about that? Football and soccer, the two different
I mean,
definitions.
football. You
Yeah.
play football.
It's
Yeah.
like football and
Football.
Football.
Fuck.
To a lot
Football-
of people, it's football.
Yeah, to everyone in the world is football except for America.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
soccer.
I would say
I
football.
like
though.
soccer,
Soccer.
but football.
Let's
Sounds
go
better.
soccer. Really?
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I grew up like with soccer, but at the same time, I also grew up with football too.
Footy.
Yeah,
A
football,
little bit of footy.
a little
Yeah.
footy. It's just hard, I guess, to also like think about, you're in a different country. America is a different country from everything else. It's soccer. I guess they're gonna call it something different.
Yeah.
So I respect
Very
it.
true.
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
But
It
when
makes
they start
sense.
comparing soccer and then football, soccer's gonna take over football. No one's gonna say football anymore. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts.
Like, I don't like
Come
when
on.
they do
I'm gonna be
comparing
honest.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's been
Because-
around for
yeah.
ages.
For real.
Yeah.
It's not really a comparison.
Yeah, I don't think
honestly,
there's a
either,
comparison.
yeah.
But I respect it. I respect
Yeah.
the soccer, grind.
The
What's
grind
that?
is real.
Yeah, so.
Double
It's kinda
session.
Like, it's kind of like countries using their actual names now instead of what America calls them.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Or wait. You
What do
mean
you
like they're like renaming
No,
themselves?
they're
or, like, what do
going
you
by
mean?
their original names. Like Turkey isn't Turkey anymore. They're going by their original name.
Oh,
What
no,
is
I
it?
didn't know about
Which
this.
is
What's
what?
I
that?
can't remember what it is, but it's not Turkey anymore. But
Really?
yeah, in NATO they go by their original non-Americanized.
Yeah.
name.
Interesting. Wow.
Okay.
Wow. The more you know.
Yeah. Facts. It's actually
Learn
kinda
something new
tough.
every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you been up to, Quan?
Yeah, Quan.
You haven't been on for a while.
Keep laughing at me.
No, I was laughing at Miller. Miller be killing me.
Bro.
But,
Yo.
Miller be like, oh really? For real? Oh wow. That's what be killing me when Miller do that.
I don't know.
Miller, no, Miller be killing me. I swear. But
He's already started.
it
It has begun.
But I've been working, bro. So I've been off of school for like what, 2 months now?
Can I get some of this?
Yeah, bro. So yeah, I've been off of school for 2 months. I've been working at Amazon. It's a pain in the butt. Like, I'm driving, and it's like I've been having like 265 like packages and stuff, and then I got like
Wow.
160 stops, and it's so much work, bro.
Yeah, that's tough.
Like, yo, you gotta do better than that, man, bro. You killing us, man. You need to get some more money. But
Tell
it's a
him.
lot of work.
Tell
Bro. It's a
him.
lot of work at Amazon, bro. Like, I wouldn't recommend that to nobody.
I applied there, but I never actually worked there.
Like, what, driving?
No, like
In the
warehouse.
Yeah.
You don't want
And I
to.
applied and like I went for an interview or whatever, did a drug test, and I was like, never mind.
Yeah.
Don't
They
ever
do the
go.
same
Don't,
shit.
don't work in a warehouse.
Yeah, no,
You will
thank
kill
you.
yourself. I'm telling you. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah,
Just-
I've heard hell
Warehouse
stories from
work
the
is
warehouse.
tough.
Yeah, I remember like when I worked like doing the driving and stuff. Like we used to talk to the warehouse workers, and like some of them are like overnights, and like they're dead. They're absolutely dead inside. Like you're talking to them like it's like 9 in the morning. You know what I mean? Like 8 in the morning, and they're like, yeah, like just get another box. Like just wait a second. And I'm like, okay, like I'm just trying to like get my baggage and get out of here, and like they're giving you a hard time, but they're usually like pretty chill. But I've heard some horror stories, like you can get fired like in a second kind of deal, like with weird, I don't know, like rules and stuff.
What do you think is worse, the BJ's workers or the Amazon workers?
Ooh.
Like operating wise, like when you like try to like have a conversation with
It's
someone.
your-
Oh
what's
wait,
worse?
BJ's workers.
They're worse.
Honestly, the BJ's workers, like those people are soulless, or just like they're just the weirdest people I've ever met. You know what I mean? Like 9 out of 10 times, just the weirdest people I've ever met. Like I don't know, like just like I don't know. They got some professional freaks over there, bro. I don't know.
Professional, he said.
Professional. Deadass. Like weirdos.
I worked with some weirdos this summer
Really.
and dealt
Where
with
you
a lot
work
of. So I started working at a store in the mall,
Oh, okay, got you.
the Trumbull Mall.
Ooh.
So
Trumbull.
yeah,
What do you do?
yeah, I'm in Bridgeport. So a lot of characters come throughout the store.
Okay.
A lot of different walks of life.
Yeah, to say the least.
I got to practice my Spanish every day, which I'm grateful for.
Lovely.
Ironically, though,
Yo, you're crazy for that. You're crazy.
Like, that's all you gonna see over there.
well,
bro.
I was the only one. And I don't speak fluent Spanish. I think I'm pretty good. I can understand.
I call them the Kilo K's.
¿Qué lo que?
The Kilo K's, bro. Like, sorry.
But I
That's
worked.
what
I
they
worked with a
say.
Puerto Rican who didn't speak Spanish, and so people would go
Yeah,
up to
but-
him and be like, "Hello," and he'd be like, "No, you gotta go talk to Elyssa." I'm like, "Okay."
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's funny though.
But yeah, a lot of characters in that stuff.
Yeah.
I call him K lo que.
For real,
What do
bro,
you-
like, you got to, though.
Do you guys ever think about that? Those people that are on the streets that, do a bit of drugs, as they say, crackheads. You ever think what they're thinking about? and what they're
Yeah, of course. You know
Saying.
what they thinking about.
They'll tell you what they're thinking.
Bro.
They'll really
Sometimes-
tell you.
sometimes I see them like off and like nowhere looking at something and just like
Bro,
That's what they're
bro.
thinking. Like whatever they're
I'm
saying
just
in their
don't-
head, they're just
Yo,
like
when it was it
they got
yesterday?
demons and stuff.
I was in
like-
Hartford yesterday, and I was like delivering some I think it was in the city or something, bro. I saw a lady, bro, in the middle of the road talking to herself, bro. She had a whole conversation, bro.
oh my
I
god,
even
That's
stopped
wild.
the van. I'm like, you good? Like, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to.
you
But,
good?
like, I had to ask her, bro, cause she talking, bro, and I'm like, am I bugging or she bugging? You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, that
She
shit
was
be-
bugging.
She was bugging. But I feel like, you know what I like in my head, I be like, why do people like what make them do stuff like that?
Mhm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like don't you have like people in like where is your daughter? Where's your son?
Mm.
Like, why they can't like take you out of that? Like, why you on the road? You can't go live with them, or they can't find like a old people home to put you in or something. You know, like
Sometimes the
find
drugs
somebody-
are just too much.
Mm.
I
It's
know,
like
bro, but I hate
they're
to
like
see it,
fiends
bro.
for it, and then like they go out there and just get.
Yeah, spend all what they have, their savings, their money, everything,
I
just
also
to
think
get.
we don't have that sense of family that, like, your island has. Like, where you live with your mother, your grandmother, your grandpa, like, your uncles, like, they're all in the same
I
house.
think that's
whereas here
everywhere
you're not.
but America.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like everywhere I've traveled, the culture has been insane. Like you come in and it's so welcoming, and everyone is family. Even your neighbor, they're your family. Like it's not similar.
Did the same in Argentina.
Yeah, everyone's so close. You got your my uncles, my aunts, my grandmother, my my other uncles, my other cousins, and they're all like all there, just in the little pueblo, you know. And then there's a whole like city there. It's just like 20 minutes, and then you got my other cousins, and I'm like, dude, I've never had this much family all around all at once, which
Yeah,
is
that's great
crazy.
there.
Just down the road, you know. Be like, yo, uncle. And my uncle speaks English because
Oh,
he
even
grew up in
better.
New Jersey, so he talks like real like old school like
Yeah.
hood type
That's
stuff. Like
mad
he's like,
funny though.
yo, what up?
Oh,
Yo, how you doing? Like,
yeah.
yeah. So he's just
Yeah.
like he's all like, you know, he hung out with a lot of like
Yeah.
people down in the Hispanics, the blacks,
Yeah,
everybody down in the
That's mad
high
funny,
school. He
actually.
talked about it. He's like, man, like we be listening to Tupac, all this shit. Like he'd be telling me about his high school stories and stuff, and how he would run from the cops and all this stuff.
Yo, that's mad
And nah,
funny.
it was hilarious.
Yeah, that's
His stories
Yeah,
are just
that's the
like
dope part.
because he, you know,
Running from the cops.
he came from Argentina and then grew up in New Jersey,
Mhm.
and so he was able to learn English and then
Yeah.
be around the culture there.
Yeah.
So it was kind of cool. Like he's on both sides,
Yeah, you get to see a little bit of both. Those
which is
stuff.
nice. Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, shout out to my grandparents and my mom coming through from Argentina and Ecuador.
Wow.
My grandmother,
That's what you call them.
Abuela.
yeah, abuela y abuelo. My grandfather, yeah.
Abuelo is a guy, right?
Yeah, masculine. Yeah.
Ah is
Is more feminine.
okay,
Yes, sir.
learning Spanish, bro.
Yeah, ya tú sabes, güey.
Time to take a trip.
I don't know what that one mean, but
Like you already know. Ya tú sabes.
suavemente.
Suave. That means smooth.
Suave.
Suave, capiro que sí, suave.
Suave.
I don't know what I'm
Not the
saying.
word.
He's in kind of a
So, change it up a little bit. I have some fun questions for you today. Take it away, Jared.
Oh.
Okay.
That's you.
So this one, want to ask you guys. Let's say like every body count is worth $1. What could you buy with your body count?
Oh my
That's the
god.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that's tough.
Cut.
God. Well,
Bro, you could buy a Ferrari.
Nigga, you can buy Dude, what you could buy with your shit?
I'd say like a full tank of gas.
That's $80. That's 80, right?
Okay,
No.
well, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Whose gas tank is $80?
I paid 80 for gas.
I pay 80 for gas in my truck.
Depends on.
Actually, it's like 85.
Depends
So
on
what
what car.
do you
you're in.
What is your what is your tank?
But see, I said a
If
full
you're-
tank of gas. Like we don't have to get so specific.
Yeah, but inflation and all that, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
We
gas
don't-
prices has gone up. Shit, so I don't know.
So we don't really know.
Shit. Well,
We don't want to assume.
full tank of gas.
Okay, that's like 50 then. $50.
Yeah.
It could be like
Be
30.
more
It
than
could be
50.
80. You don't know.
See?
It could range from 30 to 80, I guess.
Alright, let's start with
80
Brandon.
is
Brandon,
crazy.
How about you?
I can't buy much. I can buy like a Coke and like a bag of Sour Patch Kids.
That's about what?
That's a munchies run right there.
No,
Okay. He said you have half
No,
a
not
body, bro.
no,
Nah, because I stole them from the store.
What about you, Lucy?
I don't feel comfortable answering.
Oh, come on,
Are
fast.
you gonna plead the fifth?
plead the
This
fifth.
isn't plead the fifth. This is
This is wilding out.
I bleed the pit.
I plead the fifth. That's funny.
Yeah.
No, what could you buy though?
Like I said,
I already
I
said the
plead.
bar really low.
so like
A
for
Coke and some Sour Patch Kids, like
That's
Kinda
like
not-
what?
that's
That's
solid.
like $5, right?
if you go in the hood, that could be like $3.
Nah, I
it
just
could
don't-
be $8.
Bro, in the hood, that's about $2.50.
Yeah, see, it's there's a range.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
What about you, Lucy?
I said I'm not going.
Well, now
bro.
we gotta cut the whole
I'm
segment.
good. I'm good.
Yeah, we might as well cut the whole
Ah,
segment.
really?
It's
Though.
all you.
Yeah.
Alright,
Listen, man.
cut the segment. Cut the segment. It's fine, it's whatever.
Say we're done.
Why?
Okay.
I was enjoying this.
But like, I feel like if you don't answer, then it's like
For real, Lucci, stop playing.
Look, he's a virgin.
Bro,
you're not saying exactly how much you have, but it's like, what could you buy? You don't have to use all of it.
no, I feel like I think it, it deserves to be a private thing.
Oh, okay, got you.
Okay.
My social life and my, intimate life should be private from
I feel you.
from the public. So,
All right.
yeah.
That's respectable.
Respect.
All right, resume. Miller, what could you buy?
I don't know. I could probably buy
I was like, I can buy a mansion, motherfucker.
I don't know. I could probably buy shoot, I'm thinking like one item. I don't know.
What the fuck?
I mean, shoot,
It
my
depends on
bad.
what the item is.
I mean, like
Fact.
one like nice like
Like a
dinner
flat
for
screen?
one person. Like I don't know.
Oh, that's like a full tank of gas.
Like, what you
kinda,
mean, like lobster?
yeah, like
steak?
like
Not like a
steak and
lobster,
lobster,
like-
or
What do you
like
mean, like fried chicken? with
Like
fries?
we ain't going.
Are
to
you talking about, like, a New York
nice-ass
strip?
restaurant? But
you
like,
know what I'm saying?
Like a
I
New
mean,
York-
like I can
A
get like
9-ounce steak,
No.
something like.
I can get like a little like I don't know. I could probably get myself a little steak like on like
Like you can get an
mid-ass menu.
appetizer,
I
a beverage, a
A
dinner, a dessert.
okay, well, that's a lot.
Potato
Like when
on
you
the
get the
I'd be like-
receipt, are your eyes going ding, or is your eyes going? No, I got that. I got that. I got
Nah,
that.
like if I went
That's
to
good.
like, alright, I'll like dumb it down to like if you went to like I don't know like let's say like Chili's or something, you can get
The 2 for 20.
you can
Where's
get
the
a 2 for
Applebee's?
20.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's
Applebee's.
Applebee's.
2 for 20 Applebee's. You're right. You can go for 2 for 20, get yourself a little drink or something like that, and be straight. Like honestly, but like other than that, like I think you're good.
2 for 20 for 1.
What about you, Quad?
Me? But I can't buy nothing, nigga.
Girls, don't let him play you like that. Girls, don't let him play you like
Why
that.
the fuck
Come
you
on, man.
lying? Why you always
I could buy
lying?
like a
Lambo, Rari,
Island.
little Porsche.
vanilla
Island.
shake
Shake?
from the ice cream store.
How much you got left over?
Is it, like,
though?
straight from the
you got, like,
factory?
90%
He rich
left
after.
over?
He rich.
Yeah, like,
He
come on.
rich.
Or probably like, what I could buy? I could probably go to the restaurant and buy something nice, like a nice, a shrimp Alfredo from from Olive Garden.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's respectfully. That's good. Look.
Respect,
bad.
That's
respectful,
good. Look.
respectful.
How much is the
And
tip?
you get the bread and the
It's like $100 tip.
Don't forget the salad, bro. You get a salad with it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Or
right.
soup.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah
Super
yeah.
salad.
Super salad.
You already know.
yeah,
And
that's
then you'll
so
have some
funny.
left over.
Yeah, you know.
Then he's gonna give you a big tip.
Yeah, I might give him a $5-10 tip. You know? Can't go wrong. How about you?
He's like, fuck all this shit.
He said I got the heat for a second.
I think I'm gonna say a shirt.
It's a good one.
What kind?
Like a Gucci
Brand?
shirt?
Like no, not a Gucci shirt. Like
Like from the thrift store or like
Versace?
No, not from the
Dollar
thrift
store?
store.
Target?
No.
H&M.
Gap?
Like Louis Vuitton.
Kmart.
Yeah,
From,
maybe
uh,
H&M.
GG podcast.
Little,
In the GG podcast shop.
That's
Link down below.
That's like 24, 32.
no. That's not.
Yeah, that's funny as fuck. Taxes and all that. Shipping, handling.
Shipping.
Yeah, a shirt.
Did you sign up for the rewards too?
No.
Membership.
Bro, they always ask me there too. Like
They
whenever I
always
go
do.
to like, whenever I go to the stores, they're always like,
I know.
You have a number with us?
like no, I don't. I don't even come here that much.
I don't even know what they give you. Like honestly, I don't even know what the benefit it is either. Like I signed up for H&M one, and I'm like, I'm waiting for one of these days for them to be like, and then you get a free shirt, but just not.
You have to shop there a lot though.
Yeah.
I be
That's what it
shopping
is.
there a lot. I don't know.
Nah, you know what
scamming
though? Kohl's does that.
I don't know.
I did that with Kohl's.
A lot of places.
Kohl's
even
give
the
you
gas
some good
stations
deals.
do that.
Yeah. Alright.
But the gas is good because you need gas.
Yeah, gas station is smart.
Yeah, the gas stations do that.
Yeah, they
Oh,
give you
yeah,
like
for gas.
rewards and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Like if you sign up for a
Yeah.
membership.
For like supermarkets.
That's what they
and
do
stuff
with
like that.
BJ's gas. That's
Yeah,
what I get.
exactly.
You get like 15 cents off
Yeah,
the
it's
gallon.
huge actually. Yeah, it's a
For real?
buzz.
Supermarket
Yeah,
gas is
like
so
Costco,
much
all those
cheaper.
places.
Stop
Yeah.
and
Stop and
shop.
Stop and
Shop.
shop. Yeah, they get to it. Yeah.
15 cents?
Yeah,
off
bro.
gas?
It's how, bro. So the way they do it usually is like, it's 10 cents per like $100 that you spend on groceries there in that month, and like, bro, you can really get 30 cents off per gallon.
Yeah, like when I fill
if
up
you
my
spend
car,
Ooh.
I get like 15 gallons for like $30.
Damn, bro.
Wow, that's insane.
And then my car's like 31
So when
Yeah,
miles
that's
per
OD.
gallon.
you let your car go to like eat?
Yeah, I pretty much go until like, when it's like close to 80, like 60.
80 miles.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then I can fill it up again for the week.
got you.
Because
So
my
how much
car's
does-
pretty gas
how much
efficient,
does it
like,
go
which
up
is
to, like,
nice.
400?
It goes to like 365, I think, 370, something like
That's
that.
all you get?
Too. Like, it'd be like 360
Mhm.
to 370.
I thought you get
I
more
thought
than
you
that.
could, like, I thought,
Yeah, I
like,
know.
it would go up to like 400, but it don't. It
Yeah,
don't ever go up
No,
to
it don't go to
400.
400. It's
My
close.
Monster gets like 470 on the tank.
For real?
And wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
How big is your tank?
I have no. I think. Well, actually, I was gonna say I have no clue, but I think it's like
Rough.
13 gallon,
13. Wow, you must be getting some good miles per
It's
gallon.
mid to high 30s on the highway.
Yeah,
I think highway is like 37 on the
Wow, that's
highway.
disgusting. Yeah, yeah, that's
yeah,
pretty
and it's
good.
like 28 city or something like that.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yours is
That'll
up
do.
there too.
Yeah, mine's like up to below 30s, mid 30s, depending on where I go.
Not bad.
It's not bad. So it's very efficient to get some rewards cards and memberships, I guess, out there
Yeah.
in the world.
Credit cards are killers, though.
Yeah, sometimes they do.
They literally
If-
just
if you
raised my
don't pay
credit,
them off.
Yeah, I
my,
was
my
about to say.
credit limit too for no reason.
Yeah, I was gonna say credit cards are, I think, like, they're not for everybody, but realistically, if you know how to use them the right way and like
Mhm.
know how to take advantage of like what they actually have to offer,
Yeah.
realistically, like, I think they're meant for everybody. Like, you just got to use it the right way because there are benefits. You just need to be able to lock in to be able to like take advantage of them, or you just.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
What would you do with $1 million, but you'd have to spend it in 24 hours?
Ooh.
You have to spend it in
Spend it in 24 hours. You have to.
That's a
Or
really
maybe
good
even, no, 24 hours I feel like is too much. Let's bring it down to like 10.
10
10
hours.
hours.
10 hours.
You get $1 million right then. You got 10 hours. What are you doing? Where are
I'll
you
put it in
going?
my
Bro,
savings.
I know.
No,
You can only get
it
one.
goes away. It goes away. The
Goes
rest,
away, I have to
whatever is
spend
left
You
is
have to like spend it, spend
I gotta
it.
buy
you gotta
something.
spend it.
Buy a business.
Buy a business.
I would
That's
buy-
fair.
Probably, the first thing I would buy if I had $1 million, I would buy a house.
Okay.
I feel like
Mm.
that's
What kind of house? Big ass house?
Not like a
Or just like
affordable
a-
house. Like a house between like 300 to 400,000.
Okay.
Like I don't want to be like a big baller. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Affordable housing
Like,
doesn't exist anymore.
But I'll just probably that first, and then I'll probably like help somebody on the road or some shit. Like give
Mhm.
That's
somebody
good,
some
Lux.
money.
Yeah.
You know, help somebody get on their foot actually.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm.
And then I'll probably like buy me a car.
Okay.
Then probably invest in some kind of real estate shit, and then give my mom some.
Yeah. Yeah, you
I'll
gotta.
take care of my family first,
Yeah.
and then you know whatever I got remaining, then I'll just do some crazy stuff with it. I don't know.
Yeah, you still have like a few $100,000 there.
I know.
From all
What
that.
else I
Go
would do?
crazy.
I would probably take care of my boys. You know, I'll take care of my boys and stuff. I'll probably tell them, you know, 10 for you, 10 for you, 10 for you, or 20,000.
Oh
That'd be
shit.
tough.
Yeah, but does that count as like spending?
Yeah, I
Buying
guess so.
something?
Spending on
He's
spending on
giving
your,
it away.
your
yeah.
boy. Yeah.
True.
I could give them, yeah. What else? I would travel.
Start buying just tickets right then and there.
Yeah, I could-
I'm
I
gonna go
could-
here then. I'm gonna go there
I
then.
could-
Yeah,
but
that'd be
you could do
fire.
that, right? I could buy tickets and
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah, yeah.
definitely.
You're spending it
within the 10 hours. So, like, I could book
It's
a
whatever
flight
you
for, like,
spend.
next year.
pretty much.
And the year after, and the
And
year
year
after,
after,
and the
yeah.
year after.
Yeah, fast.
Yep.
He got trips booked till he's 65.
Yeah, for real.
That would be crazy,
Where
though.
we going this year? Let's check the books.
Like, okay, honey.
Okay, that's pretty good.
That'd be
That's a
tough.
nice million well spent right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how you said the real estate because it got me thinking. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could buy like an apartment building.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then you
that's-
can rent it out and still get money for years
Literally,
upon years.
of course.
So
Yeah,
you don't really have to work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You
of
can live off
course.
that.
Yeah.
You know?
smart. Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I'd probably either do that or buy a business. But at
Like
that
first
point-
hour, what are you're buying real estate? That's what you're
You
doing.
could start your own business, too.
Yeah, I could. I could just start my
You
own
could buy a
business.
studio, you know?
Yeah.
Damn, he's
Just
thinking
to-
for you there. Shit.
You wanna work for me
I
too?
mean, you know, like,
I hope so. I hope so.
you know, if I have a little thing in my schedule,
He's traveling and shit, you know.
I can put you in my schedule. You know?
Yeah, definitely either buy a business or buy an apartment building.
Nice.
Depends on how I split it up.
I got my personal barber, everything too. Like I don't gotta go to the barber shop.
Yeah.
I can just be like, "Yup, come over. Hurry up. I'm paying you by the hour."
I was about to say, you
Like,
trying to get
stop
paid or
doing
what?
that.
You
Stop
get
like
paid
that.
or what?
Yeah,
That's
whatever.
funny.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I like that.
What about you?
Me, I would, yeah, I'll definitely buy myself like a nice little car. Get myself right with that. I'd get my family cars too. Like, especially just outside with my parents. So, like, maybe my sisters don't need it like that. But, definitely my mom and my dad. And
I said,
then,
fuck my sister.
yeah, bro. I don't know. That's not for them. But yeah. But I'll do that, and then I would definitely
The
heavily
grocery rides.
invest. I would definitely heavily invest into a lot of real estate and just like throw a lot of money into the stock market. But then I would obviously, you know, I'll do a similar type of just go myself on a nice little vacation. And then bring my boys, like, and, like, have, like, that type of vacation, or I just bring a bunch of people
that'd
out.
be sick.
Yeah, I mean, like, go somewhere real nice and just get to it. Get after
Get
it.
to it.
Yeah, get to it. Yeah, no, but yeah, that'd be a.
Be a nice little
Everything is
vibe.
on you, bro.
There you
I
know.
like that.
That's the future. Oh, God.
What about you,
that'd be
Alyssa?
dope.
I think I would also buy a car. You know,
What
how to
kind?
treat yourself.
Kind of car?
What kind of
Of
car?
course.
I
One
mean, if
with
I got
four
the
wheels.
money, then I might go with the G-Wagon.
Yeah, it'd be tough. That'd be fun.
But I also like me little tiny sports car type.
Mm.
You
That's
know,
cool, too.
You got the money for it.
I got the money
Yeah.
for it, so you know it might be a
I
show
might
up
need
and see
two.
what we got
Like
type
a
of thing.
Bugatti.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
can't-
million
can't
right
buy
there.
that, man.
Nah, I know.
Bugatti.
I was trying to catch her. Be quiet, bro. I was trying to see. I thought she was gonna say yeah. I would be like, oh, you can't buy it though. You know,
That's why I said.
It's
know,
like I
was trying to
lied.
catch you just now, though.
But yeah, I think I'd also definitely gift things to my family. Make
Yeah.
sure they're all set. You know, they've done things for me in my life. Like to reciprocate the same thing. Maybe like definitely invest in some things. Maybe buy a soccer club or
That'd be tough.
Oh.
That'd be really tough.
something like that. So I
Yeah,
can,
like that.
you know, be really involved in it.
Mm.
You know, I gotta buy me some clothes, some shoes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Gotta do that kind of stuff. And you know, Quan, I really liked the trip thing. Like I've traveled a lot this past year and a half, and like it was one of the most amazing experiences ever. So many different people I met, different cultures, things I learned.
Where did you
Like-
go?
Okay, in 2022, I went to Ecuador for spring break with one of my teammates, one of my best friends. Her grandparents, her mom, they're from Ecuador. I got to stay with them. It was one of the most amazing experiences of my life. The food, like the people, just
Incredible.
like I love abuelita, abuelito. They're my family, and then I see them like it was just like amazing.
How do you
In their
like-
backyard, they had like peacocks, parrots,
What?
pigs,
They got
chicken.
everything
That's
there.
wild.
They had like so in Ecuador, obviously, like they're a lot more poor.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of things that they have like us.
Mhm.
So they had their grandparents are a little bit more wealthier
Mhm.
for Ecuador, but still like
Yeah.
you know. So they had these two people that worked for them and would basically just cook and clean.
Mhm.
But like when you're doing that, you have a house to stay in and food to eat, and you know it's like a really awesome thing. So
Where'd you stay?
we stayed at her grandparents' house.
In Quito?
So it was really far from
Or-
Quito. It was Guayaquil, which is
Guayaquil, yeah, it's near the
really
coast.
far. Yeah, near the coast.
Yeah.
So I went to Ecuador. That was amazing. I can get into that.
Wow, that's
Then I went to Israel. That was like
That's
one of the most amazing things ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have a whole group of people. I took my cousin Ethan with me. We went on our birthright trip. So when you're Jewish, like basically it's my birthright to go and visit Israel. You know, like I don't
Mhm.
know. I think a lot of other cultures in
Was it like free?
yeah. So like they pay for your trip to go. So I went 2 weeks for free.
Get me
Wow.
laid.
And then
Yeah.
and then I extended my trip too. So I stayed another like
Really?
so I stayed there for a month. Like I
Wow.
have a best friend who lives in Israel. Like shout out to
imagine
Tal, you
A
know.
month. in
But like I
country.
met all these
For
amazing
free.
people. I did
Uh-huh.
amazing things. I was with my cousin. Like
Nice.
I
Yeah.
explored everywhere.
Mm.
It really got me thinking about like the culture, you know, rather than like my religion's important to me, but the culture more so than anything. And the culture, like I felt so safe down there.
Yeah, that's
you
nice.
know?
Feeling in
So
touch.
that was another amazing thing. I'm very
Yeah.
blessed.
I'm happy you mentioned that. I feel like that's something we should talk about later too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like culture versus religion.
Mm.
Like the differences and like what do you think is like more important from each aspect?
Yeah.
I feel. But keep going. My
Oh.
bad.
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah.
But then I was blessed to go to Mexico. I have family down there. My cousin married someone from Mexico, so I stayed with their family. That was
Nice.
amazing.
Nice.
My uncle worked at a resort, so I got to stay at the resort, go on all these excursions.
That worked out nicely.
Yeah, it was really amazing. And the trips don't end there. Got one more
You
really
got to
amazing
it.
one. My mom was a she's a nurse practitioner, so during COVID, you know, she dealt with a lot of crazy stuff, a lot of
I bet.
people that she couldn't save, and it was a
Yeah.
tough one, you know,
That's
having to come
crazy.
home and, you know, it was tough. So she's
Yeah.
like, fuck it, we're going on my dream vacation, safari in
Yeah.
Africa for 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
fire.
last winter we went for 2 weeks, and then we did, or it was like an 18-day trip. And the first like, I think the last 4 days we were in Zanzibar, but the first few were Africa.
Wow.
It just, I say Ecuador was amazing, Israel was amazing, Africa was just as amazing.
Really?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I was
crazy.
from here to the wall, close to a lion.
See, that stuff is great.
Like
think
I
that'd be
saw
tough.
every animal. I saw hippos, like
Damn.
rhinos. I saw lions fucking in the wild. Excuse my language, but literally, The guy was like, "This is so rare to see," and like I literally, I think I became like
He's like, oh,
a
stop
photographer.
there, stop
No,
there.
literally, I have a picture of like the lion like on top of the female, like, like,
Oh,
like
God.
literally, it's
You were
crazy.
shooting some freak shit.
I was shooting.
Yeah.
I was, yeah.
Midnight is crazy.
No, it was crazy. It was crazy.
I couldn't believe it.
That was
I'll show you the
shit.
picture too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was like once
So
in a
we post it
lifetime
up on here?
experience, you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
I've always
especially
wanted
being
to
with
do
my
that.
family too, I think that made it better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
I had
awesome.
like some crazy memories with my sister. We needed to get rescued one night. We stayed in a tent
From where?
in the middle of the Serengeti, right?
What?
Literally living with the lions, hearing them roar, waking up at 5 a.m., hearing like crazy. The wildebeest stampeding
I
through.
agree. Nah.
Crazy shit, right?
Oh, God.
So
Nah.
my sister's like deathly afraid of spiders, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I hear like the loudest scream, Alyssa! And I'm like, Sam, like, are you okay? Right? So we have like these sheer things that cover
Oh,
the
God.
beds.
Uh,
And it's like in a tent. And I look and I see a spider. I'm not kidding you, like probably as big as my hand. Maybe like as
Was
big
it-
as my fist.
Was it tarantula?
It looked like a tarantula to me.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what to do. My sister's hiding in the bathroom.
oh God.
Screaming at me. Thankfully, we have walkie-talkies because in this place they won't let you walk from your tent to the main camp because a lion could attack you. Like you're
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
in the middle of
Yeah.
Africa,
wild.
right?
Yeah.
So I walkie-talkie. I'm like, hey, it's like 11:30 at night. We have to be up at like 6 a.m. for safari, right?
God.
I'm like, so my sister's like deathly afraid of spiders, and there's a really big spider here. Like, can you please come save us? And they're like, okay.
Okay.
And so this like 6'7" guy walks in with like some 5'4" guy to come get the spider, right? And now at this point, it's crawled from like this side of the bed to like on top of the sheer thing and on the opposite side.
Oh God.
And so I have video footage of this too. You know, you can put it in the pod if you want.
Yeah.
But the guy literally like reaches over and like grabs the thing in his hand. And I'm sitting there with my phone and I was like, did you get it? And they like don't answer. And I was like, where is it? Like, where'd it go? Like, are you kidding me? I was like, is it in your hand? He goes, no. We walk outside and he opens his hand up and it's literally like he was like still holding it. It was literally the shape of his hand like this big.
Wow.
Like
Ew.
I have never seen anything like
Aw.
it. It was crazy.
That dude's a weirdo too. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He gets
They're,
to it.
they're built
Yeah.
like that there.
Yeah,
They're
bro.
different.
They're
Yeah.
built
Bro,
like
they ain't
that.
scared of nothing nowadays.
Yeah.
That's like the typical.
Great
ant
stories,
up
great
here, bro.
people, great
Awesome.
memories for a lifetime.
That sounds tough though.
Yeah, you did a
Back
lot.
to the
Yeah, that's
back
sick.
to the main question. I definitely love to spend money traveling.
Yeah.
There you go.
What about you, Brandon?
But definitely real estate.
Real estate?
Yeah, like 800,000 straight to real estate. Because then I can buy whatever I want after that with the monthly from real estate. If it's multifamily homes, apartments, like whatever it is.
Mhm.
But that other 200 though, that's
Still money.
Spending.
That's
yeah.
still
I'm buying a Ducati. I'm going on like a 3-month trip across the world,
Oh yeah.
and then I give a little bit to the family though.
You know what's crazy that like I ain't hear none of y'all say it. Nobody ain't say nothing. About
Wait. Lucian didn't go yet.
Okay.
What would you get?
Go ahead.
Because maybe he might say it.
You done?
Yeah, no, that's really it. I
Yeah.
just make more money with the money I got.
There you go.
Nice. I guess for me, I will immediately just get a nice house for my mom. And then, retire her. And then after that, I'll also give some for the fam down in South America, help them live a better life, better school, better everything. And then after that, I'll start investing it towards like real estate, towards my own business, towards GG podcast, and also buy a nice little house for me, like down in somewhere in maybe not located near city, but kind of like away from the city, but it's not too far, like where we are now, it's like in the woods, but 15 minutes down the road is a city. So maybe a nice little house there, you know, for maybe 3-4 bedroom, and a nice little car.
What kind
Nothing,
of car you buying?
nothing too special. I haven't really thought about it, but I've been seeing like, some nice like. Fuck, I don't really know actually. What kind of car? I've never thought about it. Maybe like a. Nah, I was thinking Rolls Royce, but it's still too expensive.
You better
I'll
say
say
you
those are
stretching that mill
Maddox.
real thin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe like a
It's only like 300.
maybe a G wagon.
300 on the cheap
Mhm.
side.
G wagon would be nice.
Matte black.
A G-Wagon is what, like a
They're still like 250.
Like 150, you can get a G.
You get
Like,
cheap one.
Yeah, but you never know. You know, I can always get one like.
But Luciano want a cheap, you want a big boy.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
so.
he
But
the
that's
boss man.
all my millions gone though. I guess I would have to get like a nice like Audi then,
Yeah.
a nice
That'd be
Audi
nice.
or
That's
something
a
like
valid
that.
choice.
You can get an R8 for 160.
Like a real nice,
nice
Audi.
one.
Yeah.
R8s go for cheap.
Yeah,
Or
you can get it for like 70.
Tesla actually.
Ooh,
Tesla.
Tesla.
I get a nice little Tesla.
Yeah. I'd
Efficient.
put a down payment on like finance 20% down on a McLaren. Like I don't give a fuck. Like honestly,
Yeah.
I'd put down like 400. Like for this, yeah, I'll be straight. I'll be
Yeah.
whipping that McLaren.
So yeah, that'll be my thing. Be stretching that milli until the end.
I like it.
I wish Mr. Bougie was here to answer this question.
I know, right?
Uh,
But,
I wish Ty
um,
was here.
he's like,
Obviously, I have like 100,000
Like-
more,
Yeah.
and then that'll be like for travel expenses and stuff like that.
I would
But
also want to donate to like those in need. I'd
Yeah,
add
that's
that
tough.
to my million.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
where my business comes in.
Mhm.
Boom, all the money from I've invested into my business
Mhm.
be making me money.
Yeah.
And then that's when we can like donate some stuff.
Because that's what I think too. Realistically, like if you invest enough money into yourself, where you like could be like successful,
Yeah.
ultra successful, then you can donate like a lot more, and it's gonna feel like a lot less.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's true. But yeah, that's me. What were you gonna say?
For me?
Yeah. What?
I was gonna say, you know, I never like nobody haven't say anything.
You
about,
want your mic?
Nobody. Alright, nobody ain't say nothing about paying off their student loan, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Smart.
you know, I would thought that y'all would probably be like, okay, first I'll just pay off my student loan and whatever I got remaining,
Mhm.
I'll probably
Yeah.
buy something else or do something.
I was thinking we could pay off the student loans
Yeah.
after we
After.
make
Throughout
those
my years.
investments.
Yeah.
You want to do
Yeah.
that first.
Why would you
no,
wanna be
you
in
you
debt?
definitely want to do that first.
You
That's
wanna
the
do that
first thing
first,
you
bro,
want to do.
'cause you don't want to be in debt, right?
Yeah, no.
But you
But
only-
with your investments, you could pay
Yeah,
off
but if
that
you're
debt.
bringing in $6,000 a month in
Yeah,
just
true.
investments, what's
Exactly.
another $200 student loan payment?
Exactly.
Very true.
Sorry, big baller.
Yeah,
No,
if you only
I'm-
have
I'm
enough
not-
time
I'm
to
just
decide
saying.
what you want to do,
Yeah.
And, like,
that
let's
might not come
say-
to your mind.
And like, let's say those student loans, like they start adding up. Like you already have enough to pay off whatever you got extra on the student loans from just those initial investments.
Yeah, like the interest sucks, but like
Yeah.
Why would you
Exactly.
give the bank extra money? That's what I'm trying to say.
So that you can make more money in the end.
yeah, if you can make
Just
more
by
in the
starting
long-
off earlier.
Well,
with
I
the
will say, I mean,
investments.
an investment's an investment.
It
Like, it could
depends on
go
how
up, it
much
could
your
go
loan
down.
is.
I mean, also realistically, like
Depends,
I mean,
though.
financial advisor wise, like you really like should probably be paying off your debts before you start making like bigger time investments. Like realistically, like you do want to be like debt free when you're doing a lot of these investments.
Is a McLaren an investment though?
Oh no, not at all. That was just some bullshit. Yeah, no. I mean, if it's like rare enough,
Unless
like,
you sell it
possibly.
afterwards.
Yeah,
Like
I
after
mean,
a
you
year or
should
two,
sell it, but at the same time, a lot of those people still don't make money. Like realistically, it's a supercar. You can put like a couple 100 miles, maybe 1,000 miles on it, and then like you gotta sell it. It's
Yeah.
kind of tough.
But you still gonna have to sell it for less than what you buy it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
of course. Yeah, which it is what it is.
'Cause it's not
But
like
it's
a
fun.
house. You could buy a
Yeah.
house for 300 and then next year that shit is.
But
like
it
400.
depends. It depends what kind of car you buy. Like, 'cause if it's like like a rare one or like special edition or something,
Yeah,
like
there are
then it
very
will
few
go
that
up.
appreciate.
Yeah,
though.
it really. I was gonna say the same. Yeah, realistically, like 99% of the cars do depreciate, but there are
Yeah.
a handful of cars.
If you
that do
bought like a
appreciate.
2005 Ford GT, that'll appreciate. But,
Oh,
like
yeah.
how many
crazy.
2005 Ford GTs are out there?
Yeah, yeah. There's a handful of cars like that. But no, definitely tough.
You know,
I think I'll be straight with my
That's
student loans.
crazy.
Yeah.
Though. Like, I don't think
I
about
only have
that.
10K left.
Like, why does houses go up but cars go down?
Because you're using the car.
Demand.
But you using the house too. In the house.
But it doesn't
Yeah, but you
wear
can
and
always
tear like
you
a
can
car.
always like
Yeah.
rebuild
When
it.
the paint come off, the wood shatters and peels and.
Yeah, it
the-
cost me
can-
$100
like
a paint
Luc-
to repaint the walls. but
Yeah, thousands.
You
of
can
dollars
rebuild
to the
everything.
To
car.
fix
Yeah.
that scratch on a 2005 Ford GT is gonna cost me $20,000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then the
facts.
mechanic and everything. Like if you like, know a guy that knows a guy and then get some like nice
Mhm.
wood by yourself, good quantity of wood in bulk, then it just would be beneficial and more cost efficient,
Plus, you get the land with the house. Doesn't matter
Yeah.
what condition the house is in.
The
land
land
always
costs
has
more
value.
than the house,
That's
realistically.
That's crazy, too.
Realistically, yeah,
That is crazy.
it does.
That's actually, I wanted to say that last episode when we were talking about fucking Jeff Bezos. That's the number one thing that he mentioned about like becoming rich and wealthy was that he
Mhm.
bought the land first
Yeah.
in order to put his companies on top of it so that he would own the land and whatever the
Mhm.
companies like his franchises they would pay him back for him owning the land or
But it's
for
the same
borrowing
with
the paint.
McDonald's. McDonald's
Yes,
isn't a
I was
fast food chain.
just
They're
about
a
to say
real
that.
estate company.
Yeah,
They
Really.
buy land and then they just make money off the franchise.
It makes sense.
and it's a crazy business. It's actually
It's the only asset. Like I remember in accounting, like it's the only asset that actually is like it's not a liability. Realistically, like the land is the only thing that actually tends to like make money. The
Yeah.
building itself, like all the like HVAC and all that stuff is the stuff that actually loses money and you need to replace stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
because the building itself is like getting
Yeah,
rent from
yeah,
someone
genuinely.
essentially. So
you can
like,
change the building, but like the land itself, the area,
Yeah.
like where it's like at, stuff like that. Yeah.
damn, so,
Location.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, facts.
honestly, I might want to buy a piece of land with $1 million. Then, if anything, if it's available.
Yeah, commercial properties, realistically, where I'd
Yeah.
probably go at. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know, you make a lot of money off of like commercial,
Mm-hmm.
but it's tough.
I was thinking
Yeah.
like starting like an Airbnb too. Like,
Yeah, I've
That's
been
fire.
seeing.
You make a lot of money doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been seeing that going down recently, though. Actually, like Airbnb has pretty much been like
Baby, are you down?
messing up the housing markets, where like the Airbnb markets have like overpopulated areas so badly that they're actually increasing the housing prices like by like 1 to 2% in like people's area, which is like 1 to 2% sounds small, but like that's a huge amount when you're talking about like millions of
Yeah.
dollar like houses. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like $100,000, like it's crazy. But
Because the bank owns everything.
yeah, exactly. But like it's
Of
just
course,
like
when the people start getting
Yeah.
money, they don't like it.
yeah. Well, it's really I mean, it's not even like fully that. It's honestly the people are driving up the price by charging more for the Airbnb than the people would end up charging for rent in that area. So then like it drives up the price.
Well, they're
of
only
the
staying
area,
for like a week or two.
which is actually like the harmful part, because you're charging like more than what the area is costing people. So then everybody else in that neighborhood can also charge that amount. That's why like when you like when somebody sells a house in your neighborhood and they sell it really expensive, it's good for you. It's like you're like, oh wow, it's really good. Like it's gonna raise the price of our house itself. But if it sells cheaper, vice versa, obviously. But if everybody's house in the neighborhood sold for over what the actual value is, then you're creating like a bubble in like certain areas, and it's like if people refinance or certain stuff like that, or if they're renting the house, they don't own the houses, the rent is going to go up like tremendously, and then it's going to kick people out of living there. So it's a bit of a battle back and forth. And like
I see that.
the government's kind of been fighting Airbnb recently, like with
A lot of
like,
governments have.
Yeah, they've been fighting the rules and
Like
regulations.
London
That sucks.
actually
Yeah.
just passed a law last year that you have to live in, if you own an apartment in the city center, you have to live in it for more than 6 months.
Yeah,
And
which
you
is
can
different.
only, in like Swedish countries or like Nordic countries, you can only Airbnb an apartment for like 2 months out of the year.
Yeah.
Like you can't do it any more than that because
Wow.
there's no people to work the jobs there in the city center.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Everybody's a
thing.
tourist.
Yeah, everybody's.
I
a
could
tourist.
see like
Messed it up.
putting regulations on it if it gets like too out of hand.
Yeah, because it messes with like these areas where like it's kind of like the Hawaii effect where like people are such tourists and they're willing to pay such good money to go to places like Hawaii that it drives up the living expenses of a local person that just lives in Hawaii, grew up there, you know, has always had a house there.
Yeah.
Now their rent is triple what it used to be just because of these tourists wanting to live there, build houses there, and like move in here. So it's pushing the people that originally lived there into their cars and then eventually homeless. You know what I mean? It's kind of like it. That's like essentially what Airbnb is like doing in some areas. You know what I mean? Which is kind of tough, but it's actually killing them as a whole. It's good for right now, but it's eventually all gonna like, you know what I mean?
Okay, I
Yeah,
can
I
see
get-
that.
So
Subside.
confusing though, huh?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's a lot
It
of
makes sense
factors
though
involved.
because like if you raise a value in one place, obviously the people that live there, if tourists come in and like they're wanting to spend a lot of money, that's gonna like raise the value of the place where the locals have already been. So like if the locals aren't used to having like or living that lifestyle and their like lifestyle's going up, it's gonna force them out.
Yeah.
And so the richer people can move in because they have
Yeah.
the money for it.
All the Jake Pauls
Essentially.
and stuff like that moving to Puerto Rico, like
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's
Like,
essentially what's
yeah.
happening.
Essentially, like all the people in that area, like getting their like houses pricing, like it's boosting up by like hundreds of thousands of dollars, which is super good for them in the long term. But at the same time, they work at the local supermarket and they're just bagging groceries for minimum wage and they're living paycheck to paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
And they also don't own the property. So the person that owns the property is like, hey, I'm going to refinance this house because the market went up so I can get more money out of the house. So now they can charge more money for it and then kick out the people that are like locals. You know what I mean? Like it's just it's a messed up system, but
It is.
I mean,
messed up.
I guess
That's
that
like the
bread-
bank though, isn't it too?
100%, 100%. Yeah.
Because I remember the
does
bank
that.
was on my mother's like crazy side
Yeah.
with the West Haven house. We almost got like kicked out of the house. at
Yeah,
one
the
point.
bank is on deck. Like, the bank is one of the biggest investors of real estate, like in general, like in the U.S. I mean, at
Yeah.
least in the U.S. But yeah, they buy up like a lot of properties, and like the banks hold a lot of, or like they direct a lot of the market for real estate itself because they buy up so much, and like also then all of their loans,
Yeah,
everybody's
loans.
loans are tied up with the banks. So
Yeah,
like
it sucks.
they pretty much own.
They
the
control
property.
everything, bro.
Yeah, they genuinely, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like there would be, I don't know, it'd be better. I don't know if it would be better if other people were to control that, you know.
Except for the
banks.
people that control the banks.
I think that was the
Yeah.
whole point of
Like
like
the-
Bitcoin and stuff like that. But it really just it doesn't.
No, I meant like
Mm.
controlling like the housing.
Oh,
know.
the housing. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Well,
because it's just the banks. Because
Yeah.
as soon as something
Because money
forecloses
controls
or
that.
like if there's open land, they can
Yeah.
buy that, which
whenever
is
they
crazy
want. Yeah.
with our money that we have in the bank. Because and then
Yeah.
they invest it all back into the
It's a
thing to
crazy
try to get
system,
the
right.
money back.
No.
It's also a very American problem though too, because like when a business goes out of business, there's an entire property for sale. Where in another country, if a business goes out of business, it's probably just one floor of a 6-story tower.
Yeah.
Really, because we have that missing middle where you can't build housing and commercial in the same area. Where there's a business on bottom and apartments on top. The business goes out of business, the bank only gets a floor. The bank doesn't get the whole building.
Yeah.
So they get a much smaller slice of the pie in other countries.
That makes sense as well. Never thought
good.
about that actually.
But I think we'll end it off there.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed our interesting wine talks here. It was some great wine reviews and then a different type of wine game that we had with our
Yeah,
guest
so
here,
That's very
Alyssa.
interesting.
Thank you for
Very
having me,
interesting.
everyone.
Yeah, thank you for
course.
coming on. We really appreciate it. Make sure to check her out if you guys want to check her out down in the link below. Do you want to shout out anything at all that you're doing? Or are you
I don't
chilling?
know. I mean, a shout out my family,
Yeah.
my friends. Maybe throw my dogs in it. No.
My dogs.
But yeah, no. Thank you guys. This was great.
Awesome.
All right.
Hopefully
right,
be
well,
back.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
definitely. Well, thank you as well, Brandon and Quan, for
Thank you
coming
for
on as
having
well.
me again.
Appreciate
We
it.
appreciate it. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
The way you scream my name is music to my